Yeah, I'm about to.
I need one more win.
I'm gonna probably play to this shit. Yeah, we got 2 hours left. I'm gonna try out this Brian Reynolds card. I'm annoyed. I wish I could get Griffey right now. I'm short like 30K. But I'm assuming once this ends, if I get the 40 or, some packs plus the 5K, I'll be able to buy them or get some niggas to sell. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Them niggas be like, we gave you Randy. You might get Randy again. Shit.
Sell it immediately still.
Yeah, nah. This nigga is getting away with fucking balloon.
Wow.
Here's Trey Turner.
Trying out this Musgrove card.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number one. Here's Ketel Marte. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Out to short. Lindor zips it to first. They get the out on Marte. 2 down, bases empty. Bellinger up to hit. There's the strike. 2 outs, bases empty. That's off the mark. 1-1.
1-1.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
Nigga gets a sliding stop.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Come on.
Good job to fight that one off. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Anthony Santander, the next to hit, takes outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Go, that's just
Shit. Get him out of there.
bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. And a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one
Ball two.
misses, and now 2-0. They say you win.
Oh, come on, that's a check.
2-1.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Lindor retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one handled. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the DH, David Ortiz.
What the fuck?
Musgrove back to work. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
1-0.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That's off the
ball
mark. 2-1. In the air, left side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh,
Hank Greenberg digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. And that one inside is hit him. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No ball,
2
2 strikes.
on, 1 out. Caught him looking for the K. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. And that's fouled off.
my God, this
Comes
nigga
up
is
empty.
A little anxious, a little aggressive
He's
early in
lucky
the count.
as fuck.
Too much for me.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times
Shit,
where
look
pitchers...
out of that
That's the
jam.
3rd out. Bottom of the second. Brian Reynolds here. Santander racing after it. 1 down.
That's a
Nick Turner to first.
He's out.
Now they get the out. Next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
This nigga is just getting away with.
There's a
He's
strike.
lucky as shit. Throwing the. Oh my God, bro.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's
No ball,
pounding
2
the zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh my
And
God.
down on strikes he goes. Back here at PNC Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Turner now. Strike on the inside corner. That
Oh
one
my God,
ripped
this nigga
left
caught
field.
that.
Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He sends a rocket to left, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
Bitch ass.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Walked his first time. That one missed. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. One out, bases empty.
I'm down 1 right now.
Swing and a miss.
It's crazy because this
Struck him
nigga
out.
is just
And
literally
he's
getting
registered
away
3
with, like,
Ks in this one. Anthony Santander at the plate.
I'm just, he's getting
Swing
lucky.
and a
He's getting
miss
lucky. It's
as
the
he
end of the
chases
day
that
for
one
me, and
darting
not the
out of
beginning.
zone.
I'm fried over here.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
god.
Here
last
drives one well
This
left
thing is
field,
still
way
another
back, and you
perfect
can
homer.
forget
God
it.
damn. 2-0. This nigga killed me.
He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And a foul
At least
ball.
win this game for me.
And a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See,
And ring him up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Ted Simmons. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And now, Tony Clark. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt.
Oh no.
Left side could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
God
Here's
damn.
the second baseman.
got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Whips it to first. That is the inning.
God damn it.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. That one out to right. Tucker makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Thank
So
you.
they get a man aboard with a 1-out
3-4.
single.
Down 1. Come on.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Super fader.
Down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can.
Oh my god. This
Oh,
is
now
2-run
this is
bomb.
blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Down 4-0. God damn
He
it.
jacks that one out to left. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1
My
away.
ass right now. God damn.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's
Oh, why did I
enough.
run with him?
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it
Alright,
travel
cool. We
just
only down
enough.
1 now, though. We made up.
Right-hander kick steals. This one
Hit
chopped
us
on the ground,
around.
but foul. And now 1 and 2.
Good
1
work,
ball,
good
2
work,
strikes to count.
good work. Sorry.
And look out.
Yep, that
that
got
one
him.
gets
Take your
him.
bait.
The second man he's plunked in this one. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one in the air center field. Montgomery has this one sized up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And they tag him for the double. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the center fielder, Braden Montgomery. Swings through that.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations. That's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Oh my God.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This to center field. Edman pulls it down. 2 away. 2 down. Base is empty. And here is Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Get the shit out of here.
And gone! And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Little baser.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for
Oh,
second.
man, all right. Top of the 7
and
down
he'll
one.
make
Come
it
on,
safely.
man. Come on,
That's a
come
double.
on, come on.
I'm down 3.
And the batter now,
Yeah.
Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up.
Oh,
Swings
God,
and
this
pulls
is
it
gonna
foul
fucking
to the
homer.
right side.
Let's go. Tied it.
0-1.
4-4.
Good shit.
Yeah.
And that is cut on and missed. Now he's in a 1-2
1
hole.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right.
Oh my God.
Nails it, and the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. Musgrove back to work. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one not close. 1-0.
Check.
In the air, left field.
Oh, he
Get
missed
there,
it.
and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a double. One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Tommy Edman will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ortiz on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Simmons makes the catch, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Oh,
and the batter now, Ken
swinging
Griffey
at that
Jr.
bullshit. Come on.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Bregman sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Throw it again, bitch.
High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Tony Clark getting ready to hit.
It's all right. We tied it, though.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Fucking homer. Oh,
Swing
missed
and
it.
a high fly
Just
ball left
laid
field.
all over that pitch.
Santander settles under it and makes. Back here at PNC Park, now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Montgomery on the move to the alley, hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek, 1 for 2. Chop to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game.
Gave it up. Down 2 now.
Tapped softly on the ground. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch just misses. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Turner runs. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 42. That one ripped right center field, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Montgomery now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman in position. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Now, Francisco Lindor. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close.
Cool.
The tag, and he's out. Inning over.
Down 3. Come on.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Ketel Marte.
Top of the 8, down 3. We got to get at least 1 or 2 right here.
John Franco will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, these players, simply put,
Throwing
are
fastball.
producing
If you
a lot
don't think
of
that.
quality swings.
y'all find a
We've
dog
heard lots
sitter?
of loud noise coming from their
Tyler's
bats
just
in
gonna
this
watch
one.
her
Oh, that got away
at
from him.
night.
And he's going to reach on a hit by
Come by
pitch
after
to lead
work.
off the inning.
That's all we got.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
What about Knuckles?
Swing and a miss
I mean,
as he was
Knuckles.
late.
This guy's got such a good
It's just
sinker.
gonna be a long time with them.
Up in the zone.
No
If you
one
look
here.
down, you're going to be chasing
If
stuff
we leave it in the morning at 9, he not coming till like 10 p.m. when he get done
Popped
delivering.
up to the left, into foul ground.
How can we
Makes
both
the
get in there though?
grab
You only got
anyway.
1 key.
So here's
We
the
only
cleanup hitter.
we leave the key, and then when you leave, you just put
it.
it back under the mat.
Okay, so what do I gotta do with him if I come over there and check on him? In the afternoon. What's this? Wednesday tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. Tyler said he's gonna come.
And here
You
is
just
David
Oh, that's cool.
Ortiz.
I'm gonna leave them dogs in the house all the time, man. What you gotta do?
Franco.
Come out for it, go to
He's
the
kind of a
bathroom and what?
prototypical
Give him some
bullpen arm
water
in
and
today's
food.
game.
Yeah.
Electric
They're gonna
stuff
have
that
water.
results
They're
in a
gonna
ton
have
of
water
strikeouts in
and
a
food.
tough spot like this.
so you just gotta take them out once.
All right. So you're gonna leave the key under the mat?
Yeah, and then and I'll leave the harnesses on, so you just have to put the leash on the harnesses,
Go
and
back to the ballpark.
then you take
Digging
them out
in
and
is
then
the
just
switch
put them
hitting
back.
outfielder Ryan Reynolds. Little chopper
Are they comfortable
rolls
with the
foul.
harnesses on?
I mean, I could take it off, but I don't know if you know how to put it on.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
What about Chloe in a diaper? She won't need a diaper.
She'll have it on, but you just take it off.
What if she shit on herself with the diaper on?
She won't.
I'm not taking the dog to the bathroom and having to wash her fur because she done shitted and laid in it.
She won't. If we take her out at 9 o'clock, but when you come at 3, she'll be fine.
Yeah, somewhere in that time, 3, whatever.
You don't have to. We already just were just like gonna just let Tyler do it.
But found a way. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitch in the dirt.
Was he spinning tonight?
Now, this guy's definitely
maybe.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ballgame.
Reynolds gets his lead at first with nobody
So what
out.
days are you working? You taking off tomorrow?
And I'll be back Thursday.
Definitely a little wild right out of the
And then you
gate.
gonna
Won't
work
be a little tough
Thursday,
coming from the bullpen
Friday.
mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get
And
ahead.
you working for him on
And
Sunday.
we'll see how this
But
event
not
turns
Saturday.
out.
Yeah.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
All right, we'll talk
Stop
about
sign
it later.
goes up at third.
What do you guys
Runners
doing?
at the corners.
Where am I going right now? Jasmine's at work. I'm just at home.
I don't know
So I
how
go
he's
to
able
work.
to shoot that pitch the other way and still
know,
put
he
something
went-
on.
James
That
went to
pitch was
his-
inside.
No, she's at grandma's.
Had it get really deep, so
Oh, she spent the
pretty
night?
incredible hands to
Yeah.
fight it off and still get good wood
Oh,
on it.
so what did y'all do last night?
We just went to BJ's because Jasmine had a gift card from her dad to celebrate her little promotion, and then
Pretty
we came
standard
home went to
high
sleep.
0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The tying run at the
Well, you
plate.
had the dog,
Ground
so
ball
it
right
was
side could be 2. Slings to second. Return throw to first. Double play. And the run scores
All right, we
from
talk
third.
about later my instructions
Now
tomorrow where I
here's
find
Ted
everything.
Simmons.
Alright.
I never.
This
Okay,
one
yeah,
in
you
the
gotta
air.
do remember you gotta do the payroll tomorrow
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna finish it because I'm gonna come still early. I'm just don't make no sense to come this early and be there till 4 when I leave. So I'll probably get there around like 2ish.
And we're back.
I
Here's the
might not
first
be here too
baseman,
late.
Hank Greenberg.
Was up until
Franco,
like
back
5
to
o'clock. Got stuck on watching some comedian
Here's a
and they
swing
kept
and a
feeding
line
me
drive, and that's a
comedian.
base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Jay Morgan, it's gimmicky, but he does the auto
And
tune.
now the center field.
With the microphone, he goes in the crowd like big concerts and talks to people like
Swing and a
he's
miss,
singing.
and
Hey.
that's strike one.
It's just kind of funny. It was just kind of funny, just on the roll with him last
Swing
night.
called strike.
Jay Morgan is his name, and then there's also a
Was it a
dude who
two-week
makes
game?
beats in the street. He has like a backpack on, and he has a keyboard around his waist, like hanging, and beatbox and a mix. He makes really good beats on the spot. People sing or rap over him, and they just kept
I'm about to have
feeding.
one,
Next thing
bro.
I know, it's 4:55. Like, God damn.
You were watching that on the box?
And he swings and misses.
No, I was watching that on my phone, laying in bed.
Alright,
I went
I'm about
to
to
bed
get
at
up.
the regular
Alright,
time, like 11.
Alright,
Next thing
John.
I know, it's 4:55. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn, you was watching it on the
That
phone?
one ripped to left.
Yeah, they got me hooked with that shit.
And it's
I mean,
a one
once
hopper
they
off the
figure out
wall,
what you
shooting
like,
extra
they just kept going
bases.
from one
He's
to
a
the
third
other. They
now.
give me the
So
comedian,
runners at the corners
then they
and
go
one
to
out.
the
Just a
dude
solid
with
swing
people
right there.
singing and
Got it
rapping
out
over
front
the beats he
and lifted
make on the
into the
street.
outfield for the base hit. Those always feel.
That smash towards center.
Shit.
Montgomery pulls that one down.
Tired
Runner
tonight.
takes for home.
Me and Tyler
Runner
going
is
to the
offline,
movies
and he
tonight.
scores.
To see
Lead
what?
by 3.
The
Trey
accountant, too.
Turner with a chance now.
The count too. That's a.
Deep
There's,
here, trying to prevent anything.
they making
over
another
there.
one?
He was
They
late
does,
there.
yeah, they got the
Strike
second one with his brother in it. His brother is in it with him. They teamed up.
And
I
it's
didn't
not-
even know. I haven't even seen a preview for that.
Oh, no. I love the accountant. It doesn't open until the 25th, the next weekend, but
Leads off first
Tyler
with
was
2 down
saying
in
they
the
had
inning.
it showing at the Pike.
Chop back up the
It
middle.
was a little more
And that
expensive,
chance
but we got
handled.
tickets for
Gets it to
7
first.
p.m.
They don't come much
You
closer.
know,
Oh wow.
turned me to it. I was like, oh, yeah, I'd like
Ready
to
for
see
the
that.
bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, I want to see. I didn't even know that was they were making it too.
Oh, yeah, that was a popular popular movie.
Yeah.
Within that movie. That was a popular movie.
That's a good one. He is autistic or whatever.
Yeah, he's on the spectrum. Super smart. He's on that spectrum.
That closer's coming.
Yeah, so his brother is starting with him their team now. After that last movie where kind of they met each other at the end and got back together, now they work together. That's what it starts.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
All right.
Here's the second
Robbie's
baseman.
working on some cookies after I talked to him on
And first offering is
on
fouled
Sunday.
Foul time. Shit, that's all y'all needed to do was talk to him.
I gotta send him some ingredients. He also want to work on his green drink though. He want to try to sell that. I'm like, we not set up to sell that. That's like going a totally different direction.
Yeah, we need all kinds of different stuff for that.
And that one is lifted in the air.
You can figure out the shelf life, label that, the nutritionals, then you need equipment.
Yeah, because that would be in like, that'd be like in glass or plastic bottles, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he has to find another company to make that for us. That's one of them things. If you can get somebody that likes it, and this is one of them things we could give a celebrity. Like we know the dude who did the juice and who's vegan. I couldn't remember his name, but then I did the other day. From the Patriots, what's his name?
Oh shit! Well, what is his name?
Begins with a D. Dietrich. So I don't know. I don't think he with the Patriots anymore. He was a free agent. Well, anyway, his manager, they own some Jamba Juices and stuff, and they always look, these athletes are looking to put their name on something and invest. Okay, you got some connections. We got the recipe. If you want to invest in this new business, this is new. And help us get it off the ground. I mean, it is good. It is nutritional. Robbie knows a couple people. He knows the performance people that do the athletes when they're training, when they come to California, and when they go to Florida. I forget what it's called. It's a big company that trains all the athletes that are getting ready for the draft. Like when they start doing their pre-workout.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He knows the guy, so he was going to talk to him about it. See maybe if he can get some, let them try it, see, for free, make some small batches, see if they like it, athletes like it, they want to endorse it, get involved with it kind of deal. I'm like, yeah, well, you can run with that. You got this over here, we need to work on cakes or muffins or something we can bake. That's what we do. We set up for that. Started working on some other flavors for cookies.
Late on that
Said he was going to send me some samples. Something he made already that tasted good.
Big time velo on the back and big time pop at the plate.
He was more open to, just doing whatever we need to make.
Check swing, now would appeal to third.
Because we need to sell it. Doesn't matter if it's vegan or they label it as vegan or whatever.
Yeah, still can't got on board with that.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Foul ball there.
All right, let me get to this office and go behind schedule here and see what's happening.
And the curve is down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Fans another, and that bottom of the ninth. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now this is in the air down the line. Bellinger in a full sprint reaches for it, but it's foul. 0-1.
That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Bellinger gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Ryan Reynolds digs in now. That one down the line. Fair ball.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one.
And that gets down for a base hit. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Ball game. And you're
I had this shit. Third still. 20 packs, not anymore.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And we are underway. Fouled off, he was late. Here's the 0-2. That one ripped. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Juan Soto now. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike 1. Late swing. Foul to the left. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. This one in the air right field.
Oh, he missed it.
Bounces over the wall.
Ow,
Ground, it's an automatic double. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So here is Bryce Harper.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To third, De La Cruz. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Braden Montgomery. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. One away. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, right through there for a strike. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Oh,
swinging a foul straight back. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Max Scherzer back to work. Ball one there.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
You know, look, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage. Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. And now it's William Contreras.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the... And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Jr. swinging a drive. Deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Tony Clark. It gets down, base hit. Junior around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. One gone runner at first. Brian Reynolds here. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They get the tag on him. Now it's the second baseman. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the third inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Max Scherzer goes to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The pitch. Got him swinging. And now it's Juan Soto. Caught looking his first time up. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is fouled back. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Oh,
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Adios, pelota. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. And now here is Manny Ramirez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Holy Toledo. He crushes that one to center field. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one just misses. That one just missing inside. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Braden Montgomery.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On a line out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Slings to first. Lindor retired. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Rodriguez ranging back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Grisha.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who could fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Montgomery sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Ted Simmons. Lindor throws to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
A little bit low.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Right through there. Got him. 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground. Lindor tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. Scherzer back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but with great pitchers like this, you may get 1 opportunity in 1 inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. That's back. Holy Toledo. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-1. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fly ball center field. Montgomery brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. here at PNC Park. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Fouled off left side.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. Rodriguez drop step going back. Way back out of here. A towering shot to center. It's 3-2. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Rodriguez racing after it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Rodriguez hustling after it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Swing and a high fly ball well struck. Back there. Leaping
Wow.
makes the grab.
What a grab.
Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that one upstairs, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Adios, pelota. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Rodriguez out on the play. Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
So here's Scherzer. That just misses. 2-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Puts it away for the out. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. Over to first. 2 gone now. Now it's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. In the air, right side. Tucker really on his horse for it. And a lunging grab. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Tony Clark. Into center. Lindor trying to get to it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now it's the second baseman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that misses off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good. Spot hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Stepping in, Braden Montgomery. Oh, what a stop from his backside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
hustle getting down the line. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. And that is out of play. Clips the corner, 0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Tanner Scott comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these guys, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This to third, safe at second, and he gets back in. Rodriguez out of the play. So now the DH spot, Trent Grisham. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The 1-0. Inside, just missed. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Can't glove it cleanly, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
There's a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout, or
runner on the go. Foul ball still 0-2. And that just misses.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just...
Runner goes again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. William Contreras will hit next. And that's outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about it.
There goes the runner. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left
Oh my
field.
God.
Wood scores, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got a pitch he could get to.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And now 2 balls and a strike. Contreras at second with 2 down. Late with the swing there.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. And down on strikes. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one. De La Cruz throws across the diamond, and that's an out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And he'll play it on a bounce. Two outs. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Lined into right. Gets down, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Hit in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Montgomery makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rodriguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tucker puts it away, and that is that. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. And right back to the mound. To first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman. First pitch swinging. Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
De La Cruz. And he's safe at first. Next to hit, Braden Montgomery. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the grab. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. The relay to third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
And that one handled. On to first. Ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.